Welcome back to the North East Football Show. Steve, they reckon Alan Shearer barred Les from here.
That's what I heard, like.
Well, it's his own fault. Last season he tried to muscle in on one of my interviews. I chucked him out the way. He was trying to get Shearer to put a Sunderland shirt on. It's not going to happen, is it?
Nah, it's not going to happen. Not with Alan anyway.
Listen, when we're all going to get together, the three of us?
I don't know. You used to keep having holidays.
No, you'll be next.
Yeah, about time I had a holiday. I've been presenting the whole show myself.
Complaining already? He's just like Les.
And now Ant speaks to Alan Shearer.
Alan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Firstly. How proud are you of this moment?
Incredibly proud, yeah. It feels a bit surreal. I'm very proud and honoured to be stood here with a statue. Never ever did I ever think that one day when I left home at 15 to go to Southampton to try and be a footballer, that one day I'd be stood talking about a statue about myself. So yeah, I'm very, very proud.
It's fantastic, something for the family to have every time they come past now.
I know, it's great. It's got a bit of hair there as well, so I'm sure that's the
not
family.
As good as mine, not as good as mine, yeah. But
I did have hair one day.
I know in October we've got a lot of things coming up. You're back up here, Hartlepool and the Entertainers.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, I always look forward to giving the fans something that they can't often get when they maybe see you in a pub or see you in a restaurant. So to sit and talk about my career with fans, I always enjoy. And the match, it'll be great to get all the old players back together again.
You've got some squad, haven't you?
We've got a decent squad. I'm not sure we'll be great at running, but other than that, we might be all right.
Fantastic. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Bringing Alan back was a major statement. Obviously, that's why 15,000 people turned up at the sign. That's why so many people turned up here today to see his statue being unveiled. And he's a man of the people. I think it's very fitting it's down here on the street. I know there's been a lot of controversy about it not being up the top there somewhere, but I think this is where it belongs. I think everybody, not just football fans, can walk past there. They'll know who Alan Shearer is. They'll know what he's done for this city. And he wanted to come here when he could have gone Man United and play and won a lot of trophies. So, he deserves it thoroughly, and it's a great tribute, not just to him, but to his family as well.
So I'm here with Tom Maley, who is the sculptor of the Alan Shearer statue. Tom, it's been a long journey. Happy with your work?
Yeah, I am, Steve. Yeah, you were right there at the beginning when we kicked this off, and the latest instalment of the Alan Shearer statue. And I'm relieved that it's in, and that the veil blew off, and so the weather's been quite kind to us on this occasion. It was difficult getting the veil on, but it helped getting it off. Yeah.
You're a Newcastle fan. Is that the hardest piece of work you've had to do, getting the legend Alan Shearer right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, he's such an iconic figure. It's you've got to really concentrate and do your best, and that's what I've done.
To me, the celebration looks as if it's his final goal against Sunderland. Is it based on a particular game, or is it a generalisation?
No, I'm going to sit on the fence here, but
well, it is the North East Football Show.
It could be any goal you want it to be. Yeah. It's a generic pose. Yeah.
Happy with the location as well. I mean, it's right outside St James's Park, and
couldn't be better.
It's on Barrack Road.
It is. It couldn't be better. And I mean, Alan was saying himself that he's delighted with the location. Everyone's driving in past it. As you drive out, you'll be able to see it. And when the sun's out, it captures. It captures it very well for most of the day. You know the story. We had a long list of different locations, and this unlikely location has actually ended up being I think it's a real jewel now. Yeah.
So you've got Alan Shearer, you've got Sir Bobby Robson. Is there plans for another, do you think?
Well, I'm still trying to finish off my Jackie Milburn statue, which is the one that kicked it all off, and I've been on with that. The Jackie Milburn statue was here from 1996 to 98 when they developed the West Stand, and so I am going to try and revitalise that piece. So if there's any sponsors out there interested in sponsoring it,
why not?
Yeah, give us a ring, yeah.
Tom, it's a great piece of work. Yeah. Well done again, mate. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks a lot.
This is the reason why I brought Steve on the show, He's getting another Newcastle legend, Rob Lee.
Okay, Rob, here we are, back at Newcastle United again. A big night ahead at the Nine Bar. One night in Antwerp. Let's talk about that game first. I mean, it's 20 odd years ago now, but happy memories from that night.
Well, the memories I can remember, Steve. Yeah, it's a long time ago, as you say, but great memories. Yeah, first game in Europe for I think it was 25, 26 years, whatever it was. Fantastic when it went out there, and we were playing great football at the time. And Kevin Keegan, we had a great team. He encouraged us to play entertaining football, and he just said go out and play the way you've been playing. And we went out there and we beat them 5-0, which was at the time was when you're playing in Europe and you go to an away game, you normally get a 1-0 or a 0-0, but no, we went out there and beat them 5-0 and beat them comfortably.
A hat-trick of headers as well.
I know, yes, yeah. I was better with my head than people give me credit for, really. I mean, I scored quite a lot from the first goal. I think I scored for Newcastle against Chelsea in the cup with my head. So I scored the Wembley one against Chelsea in my head. So I got a few in my head, but to get a hat-trick of headers is pretty unusual.
I think what strikes us about watching the footage from the game tonight, we've got obviously on the screens, is that it was a 5-0 win, but Pavel actually pulled off some great saves as well.
Pav played very well, yeah. I mean, he did do very well. I mean, probably if I hadn't scored a hat-trick, he would have got man of the match. But it was like that most games, really, because obviously the way we played football, we like to attack. We didn't leave many people at the back to help Pav out and Darren Peacock, and that's the way we played football. We'd score more than them. So some games like that, Pav had to be very, very good.
Talking of Pav, he's never far from our thoughts, but we've got the Entertainers game coming up for the Alan Shearer Foundation at Kingston Park on the 9th of October. You're captaining the Newcastle United side, Alan's managing. Are you looking forward to that, and are you happy to be the captain?
Delighted to be captain, yes. I'm amazed that Alan Shearer's given me the captaincy, really. But no, I'm looking forward to it, Steve. It's probably it might be the last time I ever put on the black and white shirt. I'm hitting 50 now. I think John Beres was 50. There's a few of us get a little bit old to be running around again. But yeah, it's great to see all the lads. We all had a great team spirit when we played. We all got on very well. We don't see as much as we should, only on these games and golf days. So. And it'll be nice to put on the black and white shirt once more.
It's the early days with the Raffalution, but after a shaky start, they found their rhythm. How do you see it going this season? Are they good enough to get out of this division at the first time of asking?
I can only see it going one way. I believe we'll get out, and we'll get out comfortably. I mean, people say about the first two games, but listen, we've just been relegated, so the players that are still at the club have got to get used to playing this league. Brought a lot of players in, so they have to get used to playing with each other. They have to used to be in a new area, living in a new area, and getting used to a new manager. So it's going to take time. And I think the last couple of games we've shown that we've got some great quality in our team. I think we've got by far the strongest squad. And if he uses them correctly and that they play as well as they should do, with the reputations that they have, then we should get out of this league, no problem.
They're unveiling a statue outside the ground of Alan Shearer.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm going to say, should there be one of Rob Lee next to him?
I don't think so, no. Listen, he thoroughly deserves it. I mean, he wanted to come back here, give his club the best years. We had a great team when he arrived as well. But to be the top all-time Premier League goal scorer by a long, long way is a fantastic achievement, and he certainly deserves it.